Does that mean you were playing the old hockey game where you could skate over your
Oh
friend's
yeah.
goalie and kill them? Because I did that.
Yes, definitely a lot of that. I could name Blades of Steel, classic.
Is that also a movie?
No, you're thinking of
Blades of Glory.
yes.
Welcome to Words About Stuff, a podcast where I talk to awesome people about the stuff they love. I'm your host, Amy the Copywriter, and I'm joined by Mark McAvoy, my pen pal. Hello.
Hello.
So, what's the story? How do we know each other? Who are you?
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, I would love to hear your version of this too.
I have it up here. You're not going to alter it.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. We are genuinely pen pals, which I don't know if that exists for many people these
We
days.
might have to explain what that is. That's where you write to someone and they write back, and it's not on a phone.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to get some details a bit off here, but I think I was like 12 or 13 and you're 2 years older than me, I think.
Well, let's find.
Um,
I'm 41 or 2? I might be 42.
I'm 39 or 40, so
Okay.
there
That's
you
pretty
go.
good.
Yeah, I think I've asked you this before, and I think the game we met on was Webby's World.
Yeah.
Was that the
Alien
game?
Adoption Agency,
Alien Adoption Agency.
but it was run by a guy named Webby.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, somehow we met through that, and then we chatted on AOL Instant Messenger for a long time, and you sent me books 2 to 5 of Hitch Hiker's Guide to the Galaxy. 2 to 4 were part of this cool set. Um, I get based on that and having read them a bunch of times, I get the feeling 5 wasn't really supposed to exist. It's also
Yeah.
definitely the worst one, but anyway. And you sent a letter and you were like, I think you really like these books, and it's up to you to find the first one. And a friend of mine did have the set version of that first one. And oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't bring it to be prepared here. It's in like a backpack. But I have all 4 of them now. And they totally are my favorite books, so you were dead on. And that was kind of the start of this. But then, we lost touch for a very long time, as one does. And I don't know how, many, many years ago, I emailed whatever email I had of yours, and I was like, hey, don't even know if this exists anymore, don't even know if you're the right person, but just checking in, what's up? And it was silence. You didn't get back for a very long time, and I was like, oh, that makes sense, it's probably weird. Then I was
That's what
actually
I say on a daily
vacation.
basis, but after I do things, I'm like, oh, that's probably weird.
But I was actually on vacation in Mexico like a year after that. And you messaged me on Facebook out of the blue with a picture of those Hitchhiker's books. And I was like, oh my gosh. And now here we are.
That's so funny. This episode is brought to you by mailing things to people. When's the last time you got something in the mail? If you're old, you probably remember what that is, and if you're young, maybe give it a try. I got this shirt, it used to be Star Fox, in the mail from my friend Alina. I got this book from Tom Reese. He was on the podcast. Came in the mail. This sticker, it says Poo Land. And these 2 cool buttons from Kirk. It says the hero we need and the hero we deserve. And it's a 20 and a 1. A success and a failure. If you watch the D&D episode, you know what that is. Those are from Kirk and his wife. Getting something in the mail is very special. You'll remember it. There's a story that goes with the item. And we can support our postal service. It's really amazing if you think about it, that you can send something all the way across the country just like that. Well, it really takes about a week. And remember, there is media mail if you're sending books. It's cheaper than regular mail. Even just sending a card, Halloween card, or Christmas card, or whatever kind of card. Little writing in there, make someone's day, reconnect. The texts are good. Maybe the texts are what you do, but once in a while, the mail. You never know. You might make it so someone finds their favorite book and then comes on your podcast 30 years later. Try the mail. And now back to the episode. I remember parts of that. I remember thinking that you were a little kid in my head, because you're 12 and I'm like 14 or something. Like, oh yes, this wonderful little kid I'm talking to. But that's insane thoughts. 2 years younger. Yeah, right. I
I
must have
mean,
thought
at that
everyone was
age, you're-
little. And I thought, oh, he would like these books. I remember that. And I remember sending the books. I don't remember not sending the first one. That's insane. What was I doing?
yeah. You specifically said it was up to me.
I probably could only find those ones. And I was like, well, now it's a quest. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Because I didn't drive till I was like 20 something. So what? Maybe someone took me to a used bookstore and I found them. I don't know. I remember being at the post office being like, well, I hope this doesn't go to some stranger. I hope he gave me the right address. I remember that. Because you could have given me a fake one, right? And I don't remember the email. What email was it? I'm trying to imagine what email it was. Because I've had like 5 and I lost 2 of them. Like I didn't log in and then they're gone.
Oh,
And
I
it's
see.
probably
Sorry.
those.
I see it.
I don't know. Oh, that's so funny. And I wouldn't have ignored it. I lost the email. If I could still log in, I would have answered. And then how would I have found you on Facebook? Facebook knows a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
It'll just pop up with stuff that I thought about yesterday. And I'm like, well, I guess I got a chip in my brain. Who knows?
I hate that the algorithm, if I show a passing interest in something, suddenly it's my favorite thing. Or
Yeah, now
according
you're
to
going to see
it.
40 more of those.
Yeah.
I'm so careful. Even when I'm scrolling, I'm like, you better go faster. You're going to see a lot of these. And then I'm like, I'm too stressed to do this. I can't look at social media like that anymore. That's exactly. I remembered AOL and sending the books. And I thought maybe at some point, WoW or Discord, because I felt like I've heard your voice. But maybe that's just the podcast when I was listening to it.
Yeah. Did I interview you? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think you turned me down.
Oh, what was I like? I don't know how to do that.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people turned me down too, by the way. They're like, I don't want to be on camera or whatever. I'm like, yeah, well, I'll keep bothering you. If you kept bothering me, that's the way to get me. You have to ask 17 times or what, like a
Okay.
sphinx. Gotta, the riddles, you have to do them all in order. That's cool. That's exactly right. And what? Why? I also remember something about the Tragically Hip.
It's wild that you know that, and yes, because I was listening to them the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going on that show. Yeah, I confessed to you how much I wanted to be a singer and how much I loved the Tragically Hip. I was really into lyrics and whatnot, and they have very good lyrics.
Yeah, they're great.
And yeah, that I remember I sent you, I'm pretty sure, an audio file of me, and I was terrible at the time.
I doubt it.
No, I was. I have learned to sing. I actually, without being a jerk, I hope, I've done all right. But at the time, not very good. But you were very kind.
Okay.
You were keep at it.
I mean, most people aren't the worst singers. Most people
I
sound
agree.
pretty good.
I think most people, if they sound bad, it's because they're too timid.
Yeah. They're holding back and do you do karaoke and stuff now?
Yes, well, I've been in several bands, and not in a long time. That life is behind me.
Oh, had to hang
but
up
no.
the old guitar.
I mean, I wish I only sing is the problem, and not too much need for that. What people need is a drummer. If you have a kid who wants to get into bands, drums, because that one drummer will be in 40 different bands.
Because very few parents want to hear the drums, probably.
Probably.
Oh, that's cool. What were your bands?
Usually punk or punk adjacent.
Oh, cool. See? I was right. You're
were
good
right.
at it. And I know, since we were mentioning it, you did have a podcast for a long time. Was that 10 years?
So it was very on and off until the most recent iteration. It started in 2013 as a school project. And it wasn't quite ground floor, but it was closer to ground floor of podcasting. And I think that had a lot of... that first version was getting some traction, but I was so sporadic about actually doing it that you can't build any real traction if you're yeah, it'll be out next week, and then 4 months later there it is. And that was kind of how it worked for a very long time until I finally was clearly my heart's not in it, and I stopped for several years. And I went to PAX East, with a friend of mine, and I was like, I've been to a lot of conventions, and you go to one end of the floor, you go to the other, you've seen the whole thing, then what am I going to do? So I like working them a little bit, right? So I was like, well, it's a reason to bring the podcast back and try and be serious about it, and it'll give me something to do while I'm there. And it did, and it was lots of fun. And I did that almost weekly for well over 100 episodes. But at that point, like, it's a weird thing to say on a podcast, but the market is so saturated that, like,
Oh, yeah.
people didn't care.
Well, what grade did you get on that first assignment, first of all? You said you started it as a class project? The heck? That's
Yeah.
a crazy class project.
Well, it was a creative communications is what it's called.
Okay.
And so we all had to do this big project of whatever kind that is creative communicatively.
Yes. And you invented podcasts. And that's amazing.
Yeah, that's right. That's what happened. I think I got a decent mark, yeah.
Good. That's funny. That's a Canadian way to say it, by the way. I say
What's
that
that?
too. A mark. And people are like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, my marks, right? Like I got like A's or 90s or whatever.
They say grades?
They
or
say
what?
grades, yeah. And the
They,
same thing with
Americans.
the same thing with like what grade were you in? I would say grade 2 and they would say second grade. And it's a very
Let me hear how you
specific...
how do you say sorry now?
So I have to either do it my American way. If I was talking here, I would say, "Oh, I'm sorry." But if I was talking to a Canadian, I would say, "Sorry."
Yes. Okay. Because like there are so many stereotypes like about Canadians that aren't really like a boot. I don't really hear a lot of a boot.
No.
Maybe if the odd one, but not really. O's are definitely different, depending on where you are. Like definitely the farther east you go, I'd say there. But sorry is 100% true. But I think we're right. It's an O. It's not sorry. It's not an A.
Sorry is how you have to say it for... The other word is tomorrow. Every time I was a supervisor and I would have to say stuff to the whole, you know, those like stand-ups where everybody talks at the beginning and you're like, here's what we're going to do today and here's what we're going to do tomorrow. Every time I said tomorrow, this one lady would go, and I was like, what? She's like, you say it funny. I'm like, I do. Tomorrow? I still don't know. I still don't hear it. Tomorrow? How am I supposed to say it differently?
I don't know what's wrong with that.
I think it's perfect. And I can hear Canadians a mile away. I was making a call the other day it doesn't make any sense. It's like I'm calling a doctor here to ask them a question about appointments, and I'm getting someone who I know for a fact is Canadian. Like the first sentence she says, I'm like, I hear it. So I assume she's like right across the border, right in Ontario, like right there. At the end, I was like, look, this might be stupid and weird. I'm sorry. Like, this might be weird. Are you Canadian? She's like, I am. She's up in like Thunder Bay. Like a million
it's still
miles away.
It's still Ontario.
It is. But in terms of how close it was, I was like, oh my God, we are far. But it is the sorry.
I was once told by a New Yorker that Canadians sound like Americans raised in the woods.
Maybe that's true. Is that bad?
He didn't mean it as an insult. Or
No,
anything.
yeah.
Just like, yeah, that's how we know. Okay.
That's like when people are like, oh, you might seem like a witch. I'm like, thank you. Race in the woods, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
I got off track. I always do. You did 100 episodes of that, and then you must have done another 100, because you had 200-something episodes.
Oh, did I? I wasn't sure. I thought it was 200, but I was like, I might be overselling myself there.
1,000 episodes.
Yeah, right.
200 is so many.
Yeah, it got a little less than weekly, understandably. Life got in the way. But yeah, like I say, it just really never got the traction. And I put in a decent amount of work for the research.
Things were harder back then, too. You must have had to do actual work. I'm just, like, editing stuff, and it's not... This thing that I'm using is not that hard.
I think you edit a lot more than... I keep the ums and ahs and the breaths and that.
I'm starting to do that.
Hey, you need that. You need silence. It adds to the ambiance.
It's so funny because I listen to everything I listen to is 2.5 speed if I can get it. I have to hear stuff so fast. So, like, while I'm editing, I'm like, oh, this is so slow. I got to take out all these pauses. And then I have to remember, If I listen to it on 2 times speed and there's no pauses, that's like 4 times speed. But yeah, and it's interesting because the reason for this podcast is not for people to listen to it. The reason is for me to do it. So I'm succeeding every time I do.
Well, that's cool.
Because I'm like, I want
Okay.
to talk to people that I don't usually get to talk to. And that's the whole point. And people are like, are you getting views? I'm like, I don't know. I'm
So
not
you're
looking.
manipulating people into being your friend.
Yes. I said when I moved from Vegas to here, I have a bunch of friends who live here who I went to high school with or whatever. And I put the message out on my Facebook just because I'm closer doesn't mean you're going to see me. I'm an indoor cat. I'm going to be in here. But once in a while, you can come on podcast and talk to me. I agree. There are 40 trillion podcasts out there. I said I'm the last one to ever have one. That's why I had to make it. That's the other reason. Everyone else has had one.
We're the bookends of podcasts.
Yes, you started it. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to put the nail in the coffin of this thing. Like, that's it. No one listen anymore. I'm never going to get to 200 episodes. So you already did awesome. And that's this next segment. This podcast is for awesome people, by awesome people. So what makes you awesome today?
I feel like it's a cop-out, but being on this podcast?
Hey, I was going to do that one. Shoot.
Too late.
Now I got
You
to
can't
pick
do
another
your
one.
own.
I did something today. What did I do? I ate some blueberries. Ah, that's something. I've been every week getting one fruit, like strawberries or raspberries or blueberries. And then I'm eating that for the week, and then I get a different one. Why? I don't really remember. I think it was to eat healthier. Maybe that makes me awesome.
Have you tried new fruits?
What are they?
Well, like, I just mean, like, anything that you're like, oh, I've never had this before, I'll do this week.
I'm trying to think of a fruit I've never had before.
Oh,
Mmm. What are those really sour ones? It's a giant ball. Grapefruit?
yeah.
I think I've had that and I hated it. I don't really want to
Okay.
confirm with something that's this big that I'm still gonna have to eat it. What's your favorite one?
My favorite? Probably just the apple.
There's so many kinds of apples.
I like a gala.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Not a red delicious. They don't taste like
no,
anything.
nobody likes that. Honeycrisp I like a lot too.
See, I never even thought about apples. I'm gonna go with blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and that's it. Oh, it was always avocados out west. Those are so good. I don't know if they're a fruit though.
Yeah, we eat a lot of those. I was in my 30s when I had my first orange.
What?
Yep.
What happened?
Didn't like it as a kid. I think it was a texture thing, and then it just was like funny to me how people would always react that way.
Yeah,
And
I
now
don't
I've
like
had
peeling
it and
them.
it's fine.
Yeah, they're not good.
I mean, they're not bad.
Yeah,
But like that there's a lot of fruit that I had not tried until recently. Like a lot.
really? Well, there's ones that I still don't even know what they like. Guava, is that a fruit?
Yep, I have not had that. I recently had an apricot. Meh.
Yeah, they're okay. Prunes?
Mango was great. That I missed out on the mango.
Yeah, mango is really good. Even mango flavored stuff is good. Like banana flavored stuff is better than bananas.
I disagree.
I think it's the texture.
Unless it's amoxicillin.
Oh, yeah, that's got a banana flavor.
Yeah, and that's the best.
Yeah, but you have to really need it. You're not supposed to just take that. Those for funsies. Causing super bugs. So now I have to think of what people should comment. Okay, and what makes the audience awesome is liking, subscribing, and sharing the podcast. Maybe they comment their favorite pizza topping. So we're going to the speed round.
Okay.
Oh my god. I realize what's happening. Every episode I say, I should number these, right? Every episode. Now I figured it out. I number them in the Word document. And when I copy and paste them over to the teleprompter, the number goes away. There. Now I have it. You're ready to go fast or slow? What's your goal gonna be?
What's the objective?
It's your speed.
Okay.
So some people go very slow and some people go fast, and it doesn't matter. It's all the same to me. The first question is, I don't know if this is the hardest question you're gonna get, but we'll find
Mm.
out. I'm trying to build some suspense for you, get your anxiety going. What's so great about the Edmonton Oilers?
Oh, what isn't great about them?
Oh, it is an easy one then.
No, I'm from Winnipeg, born here, live here, but when I was 2, I think a family friend gave me an Edmonton Oilers jersey, and then when you're that young, and Mark Messier, Mark, is like one of the best players in the world, that's enough.
Yeah.
And it really sadly like has it's so much part of my identity. I am currently repping. Um,
I knew it.
like there are other sport like I'm quite into sports, which I partially credit video games for, by the way, playing old video games and getting interested in players and stats and whatnot. Play a lot of sports, watch a lot of sports, but like I've realized I don't care about any other. Even if I'm like that's my team in baseball or soccer, or whatever, don't care. The Oilers affect my mood. At
You
any
might
given
be
time.
on the team. If you're not cheering for them, something might happen. That kind of fan.
Oh, 100%. If I'm watching on TV and they're losing, I will turn it off and turn the radio on.
Yeah. Yeah. My husband does that for the Mets because he's like,
Yeah.
well, every time I watch, they lose. So I need to stop watching to help them out. I'm like, okay, whatever works.
It's not working this year.
Oh, no. I don't even know what part of sports we're at. Is it in the
Oh,
middle?
we're in baseball season and the Mets are bad.
Oh, yeah, I do know that. We haven't watched any games. And it's still not working. They're always bad. That's the problem. I don't think they've won since when he was 1 year old. So it must have been 86 or something. That's the last time they won. Have the Oilers won anything?
Yes. I have
Okay.
witnessed it.
That's pretty
Mm.
special.
It was. I was 4 years old.
Oh, dang it. You didn't really get to party or anything.
No, in fact, I've had heartbreak for 2 years, not this past year, but the 2 years before they got to the finals and lost.
You know what's really messed up? Like, I don't really follow hockey or whatever, and then Vegas gets a team, and then they just dominate right away.
Yeah, people are not happy about it.
No,
Winnipeggers do not like the Vegas Golden Knights.
I can understand it. As soon as I was like, why are they winning? I thought they were cobbled together from like random crap. But then they're winning, they're winning, they're winning, and everyone all of a sudden has your work is like, you can wear a jersey today. I'm like, we've never had a team. No one's ever.
I gotta say, the pomp and circumstance of the Vegas Golden Knights is fantastic. I know a
Yeah.
lot. There's a lot of hockey people who are like, "Ah, just the hockey." Like, no, no, no. They have a knight on skates who slays a dragon or like a jet if they're playing the Jets or whatever. Awesome. Do more of that. I love it.
Yeah, it's there for. You can tell they have like the Cirque du Soleil people producing the pre-show, and then they have sports people for the sports part. Like,
Mhm.
they're all just doing their specialties. And that's funny because I think the only sports thing I had when I was little was probably also the Oilers because I was born in Edmonton.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, I moved
Huh.
like I don't know, I was a baby, so I don't remember anything. But someone got me an Edmonton Oilers thing, and I was like, or Orioles? Is that another team there?
That is Baltimore.
Well, that's not it. It's the same colors.
Nope.
Orange?
There's orange. Yeah, there is orange in both. Fair enough.
It has to be the Oilers then. It doesn't make sense. I would have no reason to have a Baltimore thing. Maybe I just wanted it to be a bird, but it's a drop, right? A little
Yes,
oily drop.
that is what that is.
And so, is it people? Now I want to know where the name came from. People drilling oil?
I mean, it's Alberta. Yeah, it's.
I like
But
that
let's not
level.
get too into the name. That's not what we're cheering for.
Right? Yeah. Sometimes names in sports are a whole thing. And you said video games got you into. Does that mean you were playing the old hockey game where you could skate over your
Oh
friend's
yeah.
goalie and kill them? Because I did that.
Yes, definitely a lot of that. I could name Blades of Steel, classic.
Is that also a movie?
No, you're thinking of
Blades of Glory.
yes, which is about figure skating.
Not the same.
Ice hockey, just called ice hockey.
Is it the ones where it's like sports and it's every year? You know how like they have MLB
Yeah,
2K and
So
whatever?
that's yeah, like when I was the big ones, and to this day, I'd say they're considered classics. NHL '94 and NHL '95 were like really, really good.
And they have the
Um,
actual players of that year doing
yeah,
stuff.
there's a.
Okay.
I read a book, NBA Jam,
By Ray and Ali.
boss fight books,
This
and
sounds
it gets
amazing.
into. It's awesome. The whole series they do is amazing. Um, but it gets into how influential the game was in getting more people interested in basketball. And
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. There's so many. Like I played Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. That actually had fake ball player names, but they were all kind of based on real people, like the likenesses, as much as you could with a Super Nintendo. So we would go in and change the names to the real player.
That's so funny. And
Yeah.
they weren't doing
So
the
yeah.
names close, right? Like, it wasn't like
No,
one
it
letter
was
off.
totally different. No, no, no.
It's not Mark Messier, it's Bark
Right,
Messier.
exactly. Well, NHL had the rights.
Yeah, they did.
NBA had the rights.
I never thought of that. The video games could make you into a sports fan. I don't know why that never occurred to me.
I mean, I think there's a lot of overlap. Competitive, and at least for those, like so much statistics. Like
Yeah.
you play a season in any of them, and you're like, oh, Messier has 50 points already. And I want to get him higher.
And that's the part of sports I didn't understand until recently either. That it's actually a math soap opera too.
Mm-hmm.
You're trading. Oh, this guy was on this team before, and this one did this, and that's the same as a soap opera, and that makes it way more interesting.
Oh yeah, sports are all about stories, and there's a million of them happening at once.
Yeah, that's
You just
crazy.
pick the one you're interested in.
I love that. That's cool. Well, I go Oilers.
Thank you.
That's gonna put them over their losing streak. They're gonna be fine now.
I hope so.
And speaking of games, that's question two. What is a game you still think about or play?
I play games too much.
I disagree.
Well, evidently I'm doing the slow answers, by the way,
That's all good.
because I'll go all the way back. I had an Atari Junior when I was 3 or 4, and it was like I remember like, oh, this is a problem. Like this is my thing. And it was Joust. I loved that game. But
Oh my God.
now Diablo, the first Diablo, that was the. I don't know what got me into medieval fantasy. Like, I don't have an origin story for that, but I know I was, like, just enamored with it. And Diablo, I played at my siblings' house when they would babysit me, and I was like, this is amazing. Then Diablo 2 came out, and that really is the best one in the series. I think most anyone my age who's played through them all would say the same thing. And I play that every day.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've played that one. Not as much as you have, obviously, probably, because if I don't play it every day. But that original one scares me. I didn't want to play it. It looked too scary. There's demons or something's happening. People are coming out of the ground. Oh my God. But later, I did learn to appreciate it. You're younger than me and you had games older than me? Joust is old.
Yeah, but I was alive.
Well, I guess. Yes, good argument.
I
But
mean,
someone in your house must have loved games and had that.
well, I have 3 half siblings, but we're very close, totally
Yeah.
siblings. But they lived with their mom, and I lived with our dad and my mom. So they're all older than me. By the way, the reason I am such a spoiled brat, I was my dad's youngest and my mom's only.
You get all the games.
Yes. But they were into games. They actually have the old. My brother still has the original Pong system.
What?
Like it has like wood panels. It's fantastic.
That's so cool. Have you read the book Ready Player One?
No, I hear mixed things.
Don't watch. I mean, you can watch the movie if you want, but it'll ruin the book, sort of. Parts of the book.
Okay.
The book is better. It is way better. And if you're talking about Joust, that's the first time I heard of Joust, was in that book.
Oh. There's been many iterations of Joust. There's even a like weird World of Warcraft version from the Cataclysm days.
You played World of Warcraft too, didn't you?
I sure did.
I played too much of that game.
It was great for a while. It might be good again. I don't know, but it's
I don't
so
know.
far beyond what I.
It was
can't-
so much. Like, I remember it was a job. Like,
Yeah.
40 hours a week.
So I played through almost to where they are now, the classic one. Like they've been progressing from the start again, and I can pinpoint. It's when I stopped the first time too. I can pinpoint exactly when the game became like, I don't know anymore. It's during Cataclysm. Actually, before Cataclysm, but they really leaned in during Cataclysm. It's just daily quest after daily quest after daily.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? I'm gonna just log in to do the same thing over and over?
You better kill some more of those kobolds, or we're gonna be overrun.
Yeah.
It's a daily problem. I think we played through Molten Core. That was a big deal, and then Blackwing Lair, and then there was something after that, right before the Pandarans came. Because I remember we stopped playing,
Oh.
and then the pandas came, and I was like, "Fuck."
Well, you played right through Cataclysm then.
Maybe.
So you're way past Molten Core.
I did daily quests many
I'm
times.
So nerdy. Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
game I still
Molten
think
Core's
about.
from the very first one. Same with
Yeah.
Blackwing Lair. Like, no expansion. And then there was Burning Crusade, which was
Yeah.
amazing. The Lich King one, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
That was also very good.
Then there was like
And
Jamaican
then-
trolls. That one was weird. There was like bugs. I don't know. There was Anki Raj or something. It started to get away from. I liked the 40-man raids. Those were fun, but only because we had 40 people. Later, it was like 5 people, and that just felt less chaotic.
The hardest part of getting back into WoW was it is not. I wanted to do all that stuff, like all the rating stuff, because I didn't really do it before. I didn't have the patience for it. So I did some of it, but like, oh man, the player base.
There's a couple.
so
Actually.
many. Oh no, not that. Like brutal racism and
No,
whatever.
this is not
and
League of Legends. Get out.
Just, it was like, if you want to do a raid, you have to get in a Discord with people you don't want to be around. And I was like, I don't want to be around them, so I'm not going to do that.
So interesting. I wouldn't have. So back when we did it, there was no Discord. There was only Ventrilo and TeamSpeak.
Right.
And you could only get in that if you were in our guild, and you could only get in the guild applying, and you had to have like character references. Like, it was basically like applying for a job. And then if you sucked, you got kicked and you couldn't come on anymore. But Discord, of course you're gonna hear slurs. I wouldn't want to go on
Oh.
that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
That seems to mirror my experience with Marvel Rivals.
I tried that because you were playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really get into it.
No, because it's like, okay. And then the matchmaking is trash. I read all the stuff about it. They admitted that their matchmaking is based on engagement. So they found that if you win the first game and then they have you lose 3 games, you continue playing. Whereas if you win all 3 games, you might stop. So it's like a reverse slot machine kind of thing happening. Like, the more you lose, the more invested you are to win again. And that just pisses me off so much. And then at the same time, I'm having to hear someone use slurs. No, people.
The
They gotta-
internet is a horrible place.
It is. You gotta have your little corner. And the other people gotta go. They can play with each other on... Used to be League of Legends where the worst people were that I heard of. But I guess Call of Duty probably.
It's everywhere.
And everyone in
unfortunately.
there. I hate it. A game I still play a lot of games too, but the one I think about the most is probably WoW. I used to have dreams about WoW. It was just a constant thing. I'm glad I don't play it anymore. We tried to play one called Fellowship, which is like raiding in WoW. And we played it for 1 month and we beat it all, and I don't know. It's not worth hanging around in. So then you got question 3. We're on question 3. Top 5 reasons to live in the middle of Canada.
Oh, Lord. uh,
I can think of a big one for living in Canada.
sure. You want to say it?
Universal health care, a prime minister who's not a Cheeto, orange, insane person. All of those reasons. Government things.
Yeah, Canada has its problems,
Yeah.
but those aren't them. um, I mean, it's so cold for a good chunk of the year here that we have a lot of really good local music because what else are you gonna do?
An unintended consequence.
Yeah, like the local music scene in Winnipeg is very good.
Do you have underground tunnels for when it's cold?
We used to have a place called Winnipeg Square, which was barely, like very barely, place downtown that there were like shops underneath, blah blah blah. It used to be an arcade that is long gone. Well, Winnipeg Square is now gone because it needed like millions and millions of dollars of upgrades, and they were like, it's cheaper just to let it not exist.
Did they cave it in, or is it going to be like the scene for zombie shows?
I hope so. I don't know what they did, honestly. No, for the most part, like, there's no subway here or anything. So
you just have to go outside and have
you
like
have
your
to
eyelid,
go outside.
your eye goo freeze?
Yep, that's a thing.
I hated it. I don't think I was that far north, but sometimes when I would go out Waterloo, I would go outside and this feels really cold, and like the snot in my nose felt really cold, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
There's a lot of very nice people here, absolutely. There's also some dicks.
Yeah. It seems like we have that problem everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's just humans.
Yeah.
It's not good that I am struggling this much to come up with number 2.
I'm trying to think of if I could recommend living here. I think 5 is too many.
5 is a lot.
It
I mean,
is.
I barely know 5 things about Winnipeg.
Well, yeah, I'm like, housing prices are low here, but that's a consequence of people not having employment that is high enough if they work in the
Right.
city. So that's not necessarily a plus. My neighbor shovels the sidewalk sometimes.
Okay.
That's
Again,
a
I
good
feel like you'll find that in most places.
I don't know.
You're not used to having to shovel.
No, and that's a huge issue. I don't want to mow lawns, and I don't want to shovel. I'm over both of those things. I need to find like the neighborhood kid who does it or something.
I'm very much at the age where mowing the lawn is like, oh yeah, awesome.
You like it? Oh, well, how do I get there? I don't think I can.
I don't know.
When was the moment you were
I
like,
didn't think I'd get here.
I have control over the elements?
Yeah, I don't know. Just maybe in the last couple of years I've been like, you know what it was? We had to do a ton of landscaping on our lawn, and then I became very like, this grass is gonna make it. I was like out there every morning watering, which probably environmentally very not a good thing. But.
So now you're invested. Now it's a video game. I play it today.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
I need to maintain
And I
it.
am losing.
And it's a weekly quest. Is that how often you're supposed to
Yes.
do it?
Well, when you first lay new sod, it's like, if you think you're overwatering it, you're not watering it enough. Like,
Oh my
all the time.
god.
Every day. Now, it's actually like a monsoon out here right now, so...
Yeah. It rains here all the time. And then I didn't know, like, I knew you shouldn't mow when it is raining. But I didn't realize you'd have to wait so much longer after it rains for it to be easy. And now I've realized I should be listening for other lawnmowers for me to decide if I should go out, because I don't have the base knowledge here. So I was out there and like it was stopping like every few feet because the stuff was so wet, I guess. Fuck this. I don't want to do it.
This is how you learn,
No.
okay?
I'll learn it, I guess.
Another good thing about living here is we actually have like a world-class beach very close by.
What?
Yeah, called Grand Beach. It's like
And there's water?
really, really nice. With water and everything. Lake Winnipeg is huge.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I've heard of that.
Yeah, oh good.
I just pictured it as, on the map, it just looks like one blob. It looks like there's nothing
Yeah.
else going on. Yeah.
There's 2 blobs actually, Lake Manitoba and Lake Winnipeg, but
Oh my god, I gotta look this up.
And now I'm worried that you're thinking of Hudson's Bay.
No, because that's up top.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. There's some maps that don't show any lakes. I bet those are the ones I've been looking at. That is a huge lake. What the hell? That's bigger. In Vegas, there was the one lake, and it's receded like miles, right? Because the water's all going away. So there was the original beach, and then they had to make another beach, and then they had to make another beach. And now the current beach, when we went, before we left, it has like a lot of big metal barrels sticking out of the beach because they used to be at the bottom of the lake.
Oh,
and
right.
now they're on the beach. And there's tourists like standing on them, like taking pictures. And they're like, oh, there's bodies in there. Like, don't touch them. And there were several bodies in them because of the mob. So,
Right.
bury in the desert, don't put them in the lake, I guess is the moral of that story. We have tons of lakes here. I don't really go to them. There's the Great Lakes.
You're an indoor cat.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I get sunburned very fast.
Oh, me too. Yes. Yeah. My partner is very, like, really cares about sunscreen.
It's important. I used to get so many horrible sunburns. Now, no thank you. No more. Hats, sunscreen, SPF 1000 or whatever it is. I'm there.
My third and final good thing about Winnipeg is the forks, which I gave you pictures of.
I could put them here. The picture of the forks.
Sure, if you like. Yeah. There may have been strangers in some of them. Maybe don't post those ones.
I'll blur them out. I'll put little happy faces on them. Because the forks is cool.
The forks is cool, actually. A lot of fun.
So if anyone's heading to... Do you guys like the name Winterpeg? Or is that making fun of you?
I don't care.
Is there a nickname for Ontarians?
I don't know. I know Winnipeggers hate Toronto. I'm embarrassed about this. Not that Toronto deserves any particular love. But I think Winnipeg thinks that Toronto looks down on them. Oh. But I think Toronto doesn't think about Winnipeg at all.
I'm afraid to say that's the case. Yes, that's kind of that's kind of like how I feel like Canada and the US are. Canada's like, oh, America's doing all these things, and America's like, who?
Right. It's very embarrassing.
That's so funny. And that's how you can tell if someone is from Ontario, how they say Toronto.
Toronto?
If they say Toronto, they're from there. And if they say Toronto, they're faking it. So question 4 is, would you rather have 0 cats or 100 cats?
Oh. I can't pick one?
You could pick 0 or 100.
Oh, that's not fair. Oof. I mean, I gotta go 0, I guess.
Yeah, but the real answer is 1, your cat.
Oh, yes. Can I go get him?
Yeah.
Okay,
I want to see.
He hates being held, and he hates having his picture taken.
So he's gonna love it.
This will be brief. Yeah.
Hello. Oh, you're beautiful.
Wow.
Oh. See, there was no scratching. I thought maybe
No.
it'd be like
But
this.
it's also dinner time, so he's like, come on.
He's like, hey, you have a job to do.
Mm-hmm. That's Mossy Pete.
Mossy Pete. What a sweet thing. Yes, I think 1 cat is probably better than the other options. I could never have.
I would love to get him another, like, a cat to play with, but he hates other animals. He's pretty good with people, but he hates other animals.
Well, he's a person, I think. So he just thinks that. He's like, what's this animal doing in the house? So question 5 is, the best gaming system ever made.
Super Nintendo.
Okay. Not Atari.
No. That can be a quick one. Just Super Nintendo, that is the right answer. I will hear nothing else.
That is correct. You got that answer. That was right here in the annals of history. It says that right there. Dear listeners, you know what comes next. I couldn't fit it all in one episode. What's working for me lately is breaking longer episodes into 2. You may have noticed. I can't help it. It's too fun to chat about people's interests. Thanks for hanging in there with the long lead up to the main topic. Well, maybe everything is the main topic. Have you thought of that? Either way, join us next week for part 2 with Mark, where we'll talk pizza, solve the pineapple dilemma, and debate the merits of Little Caesars hot and ready. For or against? We end every episode of Words About Stuff with an exceptional outro I haven't thought of yet. Until then, we're stealing. This outro comes from the late, great Gord Downie of the Tragically hip. If you haven't listened to them, give them a try. He said, "It would be hard for me now, at this age and this stage, to leave a song without a glimmer of hope. I always like to have a glimmer of hopefulness, even in collapse."